This is the new Rode Interview Pro. Let's dive in and let me explain why this is an absolute game changer. Nothing ruins a good story or a good video like bad audio. Here is the reason why. We watch videos, TV shows, movies, whatever, with our eyes, but we also watch them with our ears. I know that sounds really, really weird. We'll tolerate kind of potato quality on video because we're kind of used to it. But as soon as the audio is bad or scratchy or distorted or too low or is forcing you to turn it up and it's all over the place, once that happens, you don't get a second chance. People are gone. And it doesn't take a lot to get just normal, good audio that's not going to blow people's heads off. And with this mic, you can't not but get anything but good audio. So kiss bad audio days goodbye. Let's dive into the specs. This is a wireless mic. This is the wireless receiver. Don't kind of cover it with your hand, but anyway. This is a wireless receiver that's good for 200 meters line of sight, which is a big deal. Yup, that is true. When Rode reached out, and by the way, Rode have zero input into this review. They're seeing this video at the same time you're seeing it. They're like, yeah, this has got 200 meters line of sight. So we're going to go that way and see what happens. You're thinking, okay, how does it connect to my camera? Well, here's the thing. Right now, it doesn't connect to the camera. It'll connect to your computer via the USB-C port, and you can also charge it via USB-C. What I'm doing right now, kids, is I'm actually recording onto the mic itself. There is 32 gigs of storage on this, which is roughly good for 40 hours of audio of you, me, rambling, giving, bestowing, gifting people our valuable vocal knowledge. And it always sounds incredibly good. Now, before I get into why this will never give you bad audio, here's the thing, right? This will also connect directly to your camera. Right now, it's wireless. I'm recording onto this, as I've explained. I'm just going to sync it up in post, which takes all of a second because I've done a click or a snap or a clap at the start of the video. And clap, click. You could use what I'm going to talk about next to also sync the audio. Or maybe just record it directly onto your video clip in the camera, because if you use one of the compatible Series 4 Rode receivers, like the Rode Wireless Pro, for example, or a lot of their wireless receivers, this will connect directly to that, and that just plugs into your camera and away you go. You don't have to sync anything up. And if you're using something like the Wireless Pro, you can just use timecodes to sync up your audio as well. So you have got so many options on this absolute amazing mic. By the way, to make matters more complicated, I'm actually live streaming or Wi-Fi streaming or Bluetooth streaming the Osmo Pocket 3 to my phone. I'm turning my back, so you're not supposed to block the receiver, but you know, if the audio doesn't come out, then obviously don't block the receiver, but it's 200 meters line of sight. Now we're this far, and I'm guessing you can still hear me. Okay, want to know why you will never get bad audio from a mic like this? It's got technology on the onboard on the mic. It is called 32-bit float. 32-bit float, it's kind of really difficult to explain a lot of it, but let me put it like this. You can talk as loud as you want, or you can talk as quiet as you want. You can talk as quiet as a mouse. No matter what the levels are, 32-bit float gives you so much room that you can't really distort the audio, so you can increase the gain of it all the ways up, or if it's too loud, you can bring it all the ways down, so you will never get bad audio. It's so much room in the edit that you can't screw it up. 32-bit float is amazing. Now, here's the thing. You can't transmit 32-bit float, so you're like,
oh, I was sold on the thing that he said. So what if I have the wireless receiver plugged in?
There's a thing called gain assist technology in the actual mic. So before it sends it to the wireless receiver, it fixes all the audio. So you kind of have the equivalent of 32-bit float. So it works incredibly well, and you still can't screw anything up. And that, my friends, is an absolute another game changer. At this point, we're down at the corner. I don't know, this is like 100 meters maybe. I have no idea. So we can see him down here. Now we're nearly into the bushes. Oh, let me see 8:49 a.m. of a Saturday morning, and I like to spend my weekends like this. I'm going to get my feet wet, so I'm wearing Crocs with no socks. And as you know, that should be against the law. So I'm going up to the other corner here. And can we still pick this up? The mic itself is very well built. It's quite lightweight. But here's the thing, with a mic like this, right? For me, I'm not a huge fan of lapel mics or lav mics. They're always a pain in the butt to kind of stick down shirts and up tops and all of this. That's just me, but they do the job incredibly well. However, when you have a mic like this, no matter what you're doing, you do feel the part, and the person who holds the mic has all of the power. Or you can just use one of those Rode wireless receivers and plug it into something like the Osmo Pocket 3 and you're also good to go. This thing will go for 200 meters, as I said. Now I'm in the other corner here. I'm guessing this is 200 meters. Could be 10 feet, I have no idea. But can you hear me? Thumbs up! I reckon we probably can. This mic just isn't for interviews, right? Obviously it is. And here's the thing, if you're talking to people when the mic is going from one person to the other person, I don't have any friends, sorry, or if you're going over there or you're going over here, the tonal quality, your audio tone, it doesn't really change. In other mics, it actually does. I know people are like, I'm watching these damn videos on TikTok. I don't care about audio. But you know what? People appreciate the difference and they don't really notice the difference until they hear something that's really, really bad. And it's always good to be ahead of the game. Now, though, here's the thing with this, right? Having something like this, it's pretty cool. It just is a little bit more empowering. Yes, I know you got to hold it, but Rode do give the actual mic stand clip in the box with this as well. So if you do have a mic stand, you get the clip for this and you can just screw it on like that. It's really good. But there's a lot of creators actually. I know Chris Brockhurst, I've seen him before a lot of the time just hold a mic and talk to the camera. There is the likes of Sam Newton, Stay Creamy, that I've also seen a lot of the time just holding a mic and talking. Danny Gerverts, I've also seen him do it. So it is something that just feels good. And the fact is that with a mic like this, you can't really screw up the audio. Now, obviously, if you put the mic kind of pointing away from you, it's not going to pick everything up. That's just physics, not a problem with the mic. This thing, and you get this audio quality from so far away. I mean, it's an absolute win. Combine this with the Osmo Pocket 3 or indeed any device that's got USB-C that's compatible with these Rode mics. Dude, this is pretty insane. I mean, it's an absolute no-brainer. I'm kind of thinking to myself, maybe this could be a good way forward. I like the idea of rolling up sleeves. I like the idea of just having the mic. As somebody who spent like over a decade as a commercial talk show host, there is something nice about having a mic in front of your face and knowing that you can't really screw up the audio. This thing is lightweight. It's very, very well built. The wireless transmission, it's 200 meters line of sight. So pretty sure you're gonna need a bigger lens if you're going 200 meters away. But it's nice to know that you do have that scope. At the end of the day, you're never going to be that far away from the camera. Really? Maybe some of us might be, but yeah. Follow me, Osmo Pocket 3. Follow me, motherfucker.